Welcome to the Daily Grind, your go-to podcast for all things number 18 coffee house. Whether you're a seasoned barista, a casual wine sipper, or someone who simply loves live music, this is the place for you. Join us each week as we dive into the rich world of number 18, explore the latest events, and share tips on brewing the perfect cup of coffee. From coffee to wine, we'll cover everything you need to fuel your passion for number 18. Hello, and welcome to the Daily Grind, second episode today. But today I'm joined with some guests, Ben and Cathie. Say hi.
Hi.
So today we are joined by Ben and Cathie, who are the owners of Number 18. We're going to talk a bit about themselves, about the business, about events, and everything that we have going on at Number 18. So let's start with that. Tell us a bit about yourselves.
So I'm Ben, obviously. This is Cathie, or
I'm
as the
Cathie.
staff like to say, the real boss.
True story.
True story, yeah. From Tamworth, born and bred. A lot of people say, why have you never left? Quite like Tamworth. Quite like the people in Tamworth. We're family orientated, so all the families here, friends are here. It's quite, does us alright.
Doesn't it?
Does us alright. So that's me, really. That's pretty much it.
And as for me, same really. Love the coffee shop. Love the customers. I love the wine. Love the coffee.
So, you both obviously. What was I going to say? So, let's discuss how this came about. How Number 18 came to you two.
Right.
So we'd been into number 18 loads of times beforehand. Loved what the previous owners, James and Sophie, had done with the place. They still owe us a drink if they're watching. So yeah, we've been in there quite a lot of time. Loved what we've done with the place. And then one day we both just thought, if this ever came about, would we take it? And this is probably 12 months before it was even available. And we both just sort of thought, yeah, we probably would. Then you fast forward 12 months, which would have been last March. April time, 23. A friend of ours said, have you heard that number 18's potentially sort of on the market? James and Sophie are looking to maybe move on. So we made some inquiries, went to see them, bit of an informal kind of interview chat, whatever you want to call it. Apparently there was another couple in the running for it. For some reason they liked us.
Liked our ideas.
Or yeah, like what we wanted to do. They didn't know us, but they knew we were from Tamworth. That was pretty much it, really.
Two weeks later, we had the keys.
2 weeks later, we picked up the keys, having never had any experience in the industry at all, other than drinking and listening to live music. And that was pretty much it.
I'd worked in it, but never owned it. There you go.
What was the run up to opening like?
Hectic.
Crazy. Manic. So yeah, I mean, there was a lot to do because obviously you want to put your own stamp on it. So shameless plug, I'm a painter and decorator. Need a quote. Not David Brent. He's not the office. Yeah, painter and decorator. So we quickly got in there, painted it all out. So the colours that you see now, which needs a really fresh. Learning a hell of a lot of stuff
in a short space of time.
Jumping through a lot of hoops, signing a lot of papers.
Every single family member on hold to help clean, tidy, organise, get ready.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah. But 2 weeks because we wanted to get open for that first bank holiday, which was. Did we open this bank holiday? End of April.
Week before bank holiday, we opened.
Week before. So yeah, we got open for that day, and that was it really. Just all hands on deck, just to get it sorted. Late nights, early mornings, and then yeah, number 18 coffee house and wine bar was born.
Was open.
Yeah.
So you just said there about it being a wine bar. What inspired that idea?
In short, we love wine.
We like wine. We used to make our own. Don't have time to anymore, but we can now buy the nicest wine we like it in. so we don't need to.
And it came about the suppliers that we use, Perkins, friends of ours now. So a couple of years before that, I did some work for them at their place at Lyric Rooms in Ashbury. So straight away we had a wine merchant friends that could help us with the menus and supply the wine that we liked, talk us through it. That was it really. I love for wine, I guess. Personally, I don't know enough about wine that I probably should to own a wine bar. Other than I know what I like and I know what I don't. I couldn't say the different
nice
ones.
taste.
Yeah.
What's your favourite wine?
At the minute, I'm liking the Pinot Noir. It's a bit
That
lighter,
is mine.
fruitier for the summer. But probably a Malbec or something like that through the winter.
Pinot Noir new on the menu,
New on the menu?
Right,
Yeah,
with a few others.
we do.
But if I wasn't drinking red, the Mocha, I think, is very up there with the white.
What about the Mirabella?
Mirabella is another favourite of mine. That's
So
rosé.
going back to the Mocha, obviously being New Zealand,
Mm.
Kath lived in New Zealand for a time.
Yep.
Hence your love for. Well, you tell the story.
When I lived in New Zealand and I was travelling around there, I worked in a little coffee shop, kind of wine bar then. It was called Ragazzi. And that's what always wanted me to own something like this. And I always said I would one day, but I was only 19 then. So then when this come up, that was definitely going to happen.
You couldn't really say no at that point.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It's not just wine. We do cocktails. Obviously, previous owners was big on the cocktail side of things. And obviously you guys didn't want to completely get rid of the cocktails because it's a big thing in.
Cocktails are massive, but I wouldn't want to be just a cocktail bar.
But the cocktails we do, we might not do all of the cocktails, but they're all fresh.
Yeah.
We don't want any pre-mixed stuff. They're always going to be fresh. So you may have to wait a little bit of time. But that's all in part of the making and the experience. And
obviously working on the bar myself, I know that I'm glad that it's not just a cocktail because it's a lot of shaking.
A lot of work
already. What is your main aspiration and goal for rating?
I think they're probably the same aspirations. We want a nice, safe family environment for people to come in, single people, families. We do get complimented on sort of the older generation, I guess, but they'll come in on their own and feel safe to sit and have a coffee or listen to some music.
Really young people as well that aren't comfortable going to really hectic places. Like ours gets busy, but it is comfortable and nice in there.
Yeah, it's like you see a lot. Like you see people from all ages, like in there, people studying, like revising and stuff.
Yeah.
People meeting with their friends. I think it's you're not just getting the one demographic of people.
No.
It's a very
We have a
wide
prime
range.
example of that is when we have the Irish band on, the Wild Irish. The youngest person was 18 and the oldest was well into their 80s. But they're all
90.
in the 90s and they're all just chatting and they're all dancing. And everyone, nice people, like-minded people, just enjoying each other's company, the surroundings, and hopefully the atmosphere that we're
having fun.
Trying to create, have fun.
Yeah. Let's talk about next the big part of number 18, the events, the live music, the evenings. Go.
So, as a family, we love live music anyway. We love all music, not just rock. So we have DJ events, bands on, solo artists,
Duos.
Just everybody really, all sorts, all genres, big into the music. So it was a no-brainer that once we took it on, that it would become. We'd like to think already it's starting to be known as a music venue, or an events space type thing. So yeah, it was always going to be that way. There was no way we wouldn't have live music on, and people do want to be entertained when they go out. You know, they want to go and sit in a pub and have a chat, but we want people to come and enjoy it and have fun, and have a dance, and just enjoy life because there's too many serious things in life.
Yes,
just let your hair down.
Have a little escape from it all.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not just music that we have on there. We have the comedy nights.
Yep.
How did that come about?
So a friend of ours, Steve, who organised comedy events in the past. He does a little bit of stand-up himself. So go check out Steve Devey. Friend of ours, he just said, would you like to, can we hold this at number 18? And
He used to
again,
do his own bar, didn't
yeah, again, a no-brainer, because we all need a laugh. And the comedy nights are brilliant. Some people don't like stand-up comedy. I do, I think it's wicked. And you just get to see some really obscure, if that's the right word, acts. It's random as anything.
And it's funny.
But it's good fun. And yeah, come and check one out. The next one's in September for the what's it called? The comedy month for Tamworth. I can't think what it's called off the top of my head now. I forgot. But yeah, come and check it out in September.
What has your favourite event been so far at number 18?
See, I say nearly every week we have an artist on. I'm conscious I'm doing a lot of talking there, but every week we have an artist on, we have something on. And we'll go, oh, I think this is our favourite.
New favourite.
I think this is our new favourite. And someone else goes, oh, these are the best we've had. There's a few in there.
There are a few.
Favourite act we've probably booked is Ben Hemmings. He's like... there's loads in there. There's loads. We couldn't name all of them. But we're friends with a lot of them. One of my favourite bands, or a couple of say like the Folly Brothers, which is sort of bluegrass Americana. The Foo Sailors, who will be back, who are incredible.
Fine and Dandy up there.
Fine and Dandy, one of our good mates who, you know, there's that many. Davey Tom, Phil Brittle, there's Brian Brinley, there's Carl Jenkins, and Rich. They'll just like an Oscars acceptance speech. There's so many, so I'm going to miss people out now. I wasn't trying to name anybody, but I don't know. Is there
DJ events as well? I think
DJ events, yeah. Chris Luke, who does so many DJ events.
And Griffiths as well.
And Griffiths. It's surprising how many friends that we have, the slip-ons and friends that we have that either play music in a band or a DJ. We're quite lucky in that sense. With the events, we try not to just have like that Tamworth sort of circuit, which I've been part of, and nothing against any of those acts, but we're trying to bring in like different bands.
Things.
Yeah. The Shuffle Pack, they were like from High Wycombe for the blues band.
They were really good actually, weren't they?
Folly Brothers, Leamington Spa, Fever Says over Leicester Way. So we just keep reaching out a little bit further afield to just bring something a little bit new to the area. Still trying to keep it free entry as much as we can. But there's certain times when we can't.
Sometimes you've got to charge.
There's certain times we can't because we want to bring these bands in. So occasionally we may ask for a small fee, but you're going to get something good for that. And
there's obviously some events that we have done that have been ticketed, like Peaky Blinders event.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Cocktail Masterclass.
Really good night as well.
Peaky Blinders one, I talked a bit about this last week, because we had them come back to the bar crawl. You weren't here, Ben?
No.
Missed that one.
I did.
So the first Peaky Blinders night was in February?
Yeah, I think it was, early in the year, yeah.
And that was like people dressing up and had a band on and stuff. What made you want a Peaky Blinders event?
Well, we were quite big Peaky Blinders fans anyway, weren't we, of the show?
Love the dress as well.
Yeah, love the show. How true it is, we kind of met this guy, didn't we, in Camden, do you remember?
Yeah, we did.
Do you reckon he said who was he?
He was
the cousin of the writer or something.
He was cousin of the writer, but Ada was written about
his mum.
Right. Was meant to be.
So
the character was his mum in real life, apparently.
That's got nothing to do with this story, by the way.
Just a bit of random information.
We liked the show. I mean, the accents were dodgy as anything in the first series, but it was just we thought it was great.
Do you want to try the accent?
No. I'm probably already doing it now. If you listen back to this, I'm probably already doing it.
We have been to a couple of Peaky Blinders events at the Black Country Museum, which we loved as well.
And the dress.
Just
the dress
dressing
is
up,
brilliant.
I like it.
Everyone should dress like that now, not like this in a t-shirt and shorts. Everyone should wear waistcoats and flat caps. It's just brilliant. Men and women, they just look great.
Yeah.
So it was always that we wanted to do themed events. I mean, we won't just be Peaky Blinders. But we did the first one in February. We had a jazz band. You talked about this last week, Zach. We had a jazz band. We had a black country chip van. We had a friend of ours, another DJ, Cole Broaders, who did like virtual horse racing, and it was fantastic. Since then, obviously, we've become friends with the West Midlands Peaky Blinders group on Facebook, who you probably saw on some of the footage on our page since, who all come over with Dixie, Craig, Vane, all those people who've supported us and love what we do. And I just think the building itself, number 18, it just lends itself to that. But there will be other themed events and stuff like that.
And obviously, we've got the Peaky Blinders paintings
Yeah.
in the shop as well by Sue Verity.
We should just say about Sue Verity, though, she was the BBC artist for the Peaky Blinders. So, yeah, you can pick up any of her prints in number 18. Little plug for Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cocktail masterclass.
Yeah.
That was another event that we did.
Yeah.
It was learning how to make cocktails.
Yeah.
I don't want to know how to make cocktails at home. Everyone goes and buys them, but 9 times out of 10 you don't know how to make them at home. So to be able to learn, and then you can buy the stuff yourself and go and do them at home.
Yeah. A little shout out to Natalie Stadium for that one, who's now moved on to Pastures Green and
Zach Cartwright.
into politics. Well, and obviously our Zach here. But yeah, it was there sort of by yours and that's baby to just to do what you wanted to do with, really. So I'm hoping that I think it was a success, and I think there will be another one in the pipeline.
Yeah. Anything else about events? What would be if you had to choose something for your that would be your favorite event, what your ideal one would be? Like anything themed, anything. What would you go for?
What that we've not done already?
Like, if not, that's not already been done.
Do you reckon we get Cirque du Soleil in there? That'd be cool.
It would be cool if it would work.
I don't know. That's really put me on the spot. I don't know. What haven't we done yet? The events that we have got coming up, which I don't know if these would be our go-to events. Are we going to talk about events later on? Are we talking?
I've got the future.
Okay, we'll leave that one then for now. I don't know really, because all we're going to do is keep building on.
Yeah.
And try lots of new things and see what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
We're an independent coffee shop and wine bar, so we can pretty much do what we want, which is brilliant. We're not governed by a brewery to say you can do this, you can do that. So we've got nothing to lose. Anyone watching, any of the customers, get in touch if there's something that you think would work. Just drop us a line.
One that I definitely know would work is wine tasting and cheese. Definitely.
I don't know how we haven't already done that.
Well, it's been
on the cards.
Been the plan since day one.
Yeah.
Just hasn't happened yet. Wine tasting will definitely be one.
Yeah.
Jeff wants to do a Rocky Horror Show.
I do want to do
Event.
a Rocky Horror Night. So we can show the film, everyone dress up. That one would have to be ticketed because you can't just have anyone walking.
And we'll have to have curtains up because everyone will be wearing basques.
Let's talk about last weekend, the events that we had on. We obviously had on Friday night. We had family night.
Family night,
Family
yeah.
night. Oh yeah. Wow.
Really good night, to be fair. Really
Lovely
good.
night. Yeah.
So
Bring kids along, play games, and
board
eat
games,
pizzas.
homemade food. Kids allowed in until 10 o'clock. And there's not many places you can actually take kids to, apart from going out for dinner, where kids can be involved in what you're doing. Adults can have a glass of wine or whatever if they want to.
No floral carpets.
Kids are happy. Parents are happy.
Yeah.
And
Yes, it was brilliant. It was really good. And obviously Luca then on Saturday, ska, reggae, two-tone evening. Brilliant night.
Great night.
Brilliant night. I mean, again, obviously listen to this now, but you can look on Facebook. There'll be clips on there that have been shared and comments. Fantastic. So we'll be having another one of them, or
Definitely.
maybe another 2 of those.
And talking about Luca there, he's on again this weekend.
Yep.
With Cold Sweat.
Cold Sweat. Yeah.
Which is always a busy
One of our
event.
busiest ones, really.
It is the
Busiest
busy. I'd
event.
say it's the busiest one. Mostly Luca's got his own following anyway.
Yeah.
Number 18's got a following, so it does bring a lot of people anyway. But Cold Sweat, this is something that Luca, I believe, this is what Luca envisaged some time ago. I think he tried it years ago. So it's sort of 8 or 9 different DJs, pretty much vinyl DJs. So it's soul, funk, 80s hip hop, Latin. It's everything, but it's all cool music that you can dance to, and it's for everybody really. Anyone that wants to come and have a listen. But again, touching on the events, we allow kids in till, I say kids, under 18, should I say, I don't want to call them kids, under 18s till 6:30 generally.
Yeah.
On a Saturday afternoon, we'll have a band on that's on at 5. So we want the younger generation to see and to witness live
Be involved
bands,
with it.
DJs, because we need some people coming through that are going to take over from this. So you don't get to experience that very often as an under 18, really.
No, yeah. I think that is something that, from like what people have said to me as well, that they like. We had the other weekend. We had that High Horses. The High Horses.
High Horses,
Oh,
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic band.
That was on at 5, so people could come in.
Yeah.
Bring the kids.
Yeah.
Or not the kids, however old you are. And watch the band and see that, because that's something completely different as well. Like you don't see, like a band like the High Horses, you don't see that.
No.
They were a very different band as well, weren't they? And
Fantastic.
they were so good.
Yeah.
So
Fantastic,
good.
and we will be having them back as long as they want to come back. But yeah, they were incredible.
Yeah.
And for an originals band, it was their original music, for people in the crowd to be singing those songs back to them halfway through the song, just said how engaged all of the courtyard were.
Well, on original music.
Yeah.
Nice segue. We obviously do our originals club.
Yes.
Which is the first Thursday of a month.
Yeah.
Artists come down, play their original music. What inspired that?
As I said earlier, I play guitar and sing, but it's always covers. I've tried to write music before, and I'm just like, I come back to it and go, oh, that's terrible. I can't do it. I need to persevere. But there's lots of people, local, not just local, but singer-songwriters, that write all their own stuff. But sometimes they can't actually go and play it somewhere, or they'll play somewhere, potentially an open mic, where they'll get 2 or 3 songs. And you can't get a true feel for that. You need to hear an album's worth. So we get an artist or a band to come and play 45 minutes, minimum really, of their own stuff and talk through the songs and explain the meanings behind it. And it brings in a different listener.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do want to come and listen to covers.
Yeah.
But you can go to any bar, any pub, really, and listen to different acts. Generally speaking, within that performance, you will hear the same, probably the songs.
Yeah.
Or certain songs. Whereas the original stuff, it's brilliant to actually listen to and what the meaning is for it.
Yeah. And I think, obviously, the last few months we've had to postpone it due to staffing and just things that come up, obviously.
Yeah.
But 1st of August, we've got the next one. So if you are free on the 1st of August, come down, give it a watch.
Yeah.
Listen to some new music. I think for me as well, like, I've recently just took over organising this club. And I think, so I obviously post out to advertise for people to come forward for it. And I kind of expected no one to come forward, but then people did.
Yeah.
And I think that surprised me. But I think you've just got to get out there and tell people that it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's loads of
people that want
the
to do
first
this
rule of
sort
Originals Club.
Yeah.
Always
Talk about Originals Club.
Yeah. Obviously, and if you enjoy Originals Club that much, you can buy a pin badge.
Yeah.
Buy a pin badge.
Support
But also, these people that come along and play Originals, we're a music venue. So going forward, not necessarily if we like this stuff, because it's everyone's going to like different things, but there's always an opportunity then to actually come and do a proper gig or a full gig.
Oh, we've had some of them.
And number
haven't
18, yes, some of them have. Millie Bennett has done.
Yeah.
Sheena.
Played Sheena. If you write your own stuff and you want someone to play it, just
we? Get in
get in
touch.
touch with Zach and get yourself booked into a space.
Yeah. We're fully booked for September, which is good as well.
Yep.
So getting booked ahead of time, which is good to be on top of it. So we mentioned earlier what we've got coming up in the future events. So let's just obviously we talked about concert already, which is this
Yep.
weekend.
Yep.
What have we got coming up?
So, do you want to say, because you just booked loads of different things in all?
We've already booked in for, first of all, for I think it's September, we've got autumn wreath making. We've got 4 lots of the Christmas wreath making ready for the end of November and December. Because last year we sold out within, I think it was 24 or 48 hours, 2 events. So now we're going to do 4 this year. And there is going to be a pumpkin arrangement, which is going to be just before Halloween, which is making like a flower bouquet out of and build it inside a pumpkin. So that's going to be something quite different. So they're all dates are in.
Live drawing.
Also just booked in live drawings. So our first model is going to be a female nude model.
So again, we are going to get some curtains.
Yeah, there'll definitely be curtains up for that. It will be a ticketed event. I'd imagine probably around about 30 people will be allowed to come to that because we'll have space for everybody. But that's something really different that no one else that I know of is doing, locally anyway. And there's lots of other things we're thinking of, isn't there?
Yeah, loads of things.
Quiz nights are going to be coming very soon, which I know everyone's been asking for. Ben didn't once, but we broke him down.
He's
allowing it.
Why don't I want a quiz night? In all honesty, I'm shocking at quizzes. My general knowledge, I can't remember anything. So yeah, I might have to be the quiz master.
Yeah, at least you know the answers then.
Well, only if I read them.
But yeah, we're getting lots and lots of ideas, all new things that we want booking in.
On that, get in touch. If people think, oh,
We
this
should
will
do
work,
that.
this will work. Can you try this? Get in touch. Let's chat about it because it's for the community.
Yeah.
It's for everybody in Tamworth to come and be involved in. Really, they can all have their say. I'm not saying that we'd do everything that people say because some of
We
their
like
ideas will be
people's
terrible.
ideas, don't we?
Yeah,
We
but
want
we welcome
everyone's
them.
ideas.
Definitely.
I know I talked a lot about the coffee shop side of things last week, but I think we should touch on it here as well. Okay, you both like coffee?
Love coffee.
It's all right. Love coffee.
Coffee. What you go to?
Mine is a coconut milk flat white.
Why?
Why? Because I've found that into my 40s, dairy is not really a friend of mine.
What's your
Mine's a vanilla cappuccino.
Nice. Obviously, the coffee we do, 200 degrees. Very good coffee.
Lovely
Amazing,
coffee.
yeah.
Best in Tamworth?
I'd say so.
I can't really confirm nor deny, but I've tried all the other ones and they're all quite bitter. Ours is quite a nice smooth blend.
Not for any hater at anyone.
No. There are other coffee shops are available. But yeah, come to us.
But 200 degrees is quite up there with one of
Yeah.
the best coffees I've had.
Obviously, we discussed earlier like how number 18 came around and how it came to you guys. Is there at any point where you like regret it?
No.
Every day. No, not at all.
No.
It's really hard work. People see the fun side of it. People don't see the behind the scenes bit, the paperwork. So I mean, I can't really take credit for that. Kath does all that.
Just
I do the nice bits. I
sometimes,
do the
but-
nice bits of booking the bands and stuff. No, we do both obviously do it together, but it's stressful.
But
And it can be stressful. But
do
would
we
you change
regret
it?
Not at all.
God no, it's
No
amazing.
way.
It's an amazing place.
I think as
Watching
well.
everyone having fun as well.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I think as well from like a family point of view as well. I think it's brought everyone closer together as a
Definitely.
family.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Zach is our nephew.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's quite a family. It's becoming quite a family affair now. So Zach's brother works with us. My sister, my niece. Our parents are always in there. Glass collecting and washing up if we ever need them to. You know.
It's kind of became
Yeah.
the family meeting place
Yeah.
for both families.
Well, we had Christmas Day there.
Yeah, we did.
Christmas Day was the best Christmas day ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that it has brought everyone together,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
So just say a thank you to all of the family because everyone's just mucked in with it and just gone.
Yeah.
From the day we went to them, oh, Mom, Dad, So we've got this thing.
We're going to do this.
We fancy this. What do you reckon? And everyone, all of you, have just jumped on it and gone, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you've been there for everything, like all the events, just everything through. I'd say good and bad. There hasn't been really any bad. Maybe that's pick us up sometimes when we're a bit stressed and a bit,
Hand us a wine when we need one.
deep in paperwork and such. But same with the staff. Every one of them have just supported it, and we come in and as new owners, and the staff they've just gone with it, just ran with it, and they could have gone,
really helped us,
they've just gone with it and supported us, and so
Well,
big thank you to all the
I do think
staff,
for the
past and present,
us stepping in after someone else owning it, that would have been really hard for them. And we wanted to change a few things, but they might not have liked that because they were used to working a certain way.
Yeah.
And they all just went with it and helped us learn the job because we didn't know it.
I think obviously we've not got many of the original stuff left now. I think
No, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 left.
But all the ones that have
That'll
left
be down to 2.
have never left on bad terms. They're always coming
No.
back in for the
Yeah.
events or for a drink, or we've made some
Really
good friends out of it, and it's a nice place to be, hopefully a nice place to work.
Yeah, and I think people get a job and they expect the owners to be very like firm, and I think it's a very relaxed place to work as well. Like it's quite easy, not like easy. It's not easy work all the time, but it's.
We're not dragons. Yeah, we'll try.
With family people, we know everyone's got families. We know everyone has things going on outside of work, and it's hospitality. You're never going to earn your millions, so let's make it the nicest place it can be and have fun along the way and just look out for each other. Really, that probably sounds really cringy, but look after each other.
Yeah.
And make it a nice place to be, and that's what we want for all our staff.
Yeah. So obviously we have day staff and bar staff, but nobody's afraid to help in either way.
Everyone's happy to kind of lock in, aren't they? Really.
And I think you're here, so obviously I'm going to be talking to some of the staff.
You'll know more than what we hear.
Yeah.
I know we're there a lot, but
I think
they're never going to tell us everything.
No, I think you'll hear a lot of it. It's majority positive.
Yeah.
And I think the customers see that. They see the staff positivity and it shows, like it boosts it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got anything else you would like to say before we go?
Not really.
No.
Just thanks for your support, really, everybody, customers, new and old. I don't mean that in age, just new and old. It's been a wicked year, just over a year. So we've obviously done 12 months now plus, and I couldn't change it.
No.
I think, I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else other than obviously Kath and the people that we've got with us. And it's just, onwards and upwards, and just keep adding to it. The events are great, people are great, good friends. It's good. It's all good.
It is.
Thank you, guys. That's what we got time for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode with Ben and Cathie. Get in touch if you've got any ideas for events or anything like that. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.